Hey there. Yeah, it's Friday evening, early Friday evening. Been watching some college basketball and decided to take a break. I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna do another beer from Evil Twin Brewing. I'm gonna do the I Love You with my Stout. I bought 2 bottles of this, so I had one before, so I have some initial opinions. But anyway, it says, Evil Twin, I love you with my Stout. When I copied the famous Even More Jesus, I had to ask myself as an artist, why am I doing this? I didn't honestly know. It was just an instinct about beer as a pure form, in a sense that this Stout is like a metaphor for freedom, the sum of all the beauty that surrounds me in my perfect contemporary existence. Jeppe Jarnit-Bjergsø, brewer and founder of Evil Twin Brewing. It's an Imperial Stout. It says Brewed, 2 Roads Brewing Company. But actually it's on the bottle it says Brewed by Evil Twin Brewing, Stratford, Connecticut. 12% ABV. So let's get this Stout in the glass and see what we have here. No smoke, just a tiny bit of a hiss. Glug, glug, glug. Just a thin ring of a light brown head, not even a pinky, just mostly around the edges. That's a dark brown, almost black. You can't see any light through it at all. Looks like a Stout should look like, so let's get a nose on it. Okay, yeah, you're getting roasted malt and dark roasted coffee, some chocolate, kind of a lot of chocolate in there, maybe a little vanilla, just a hint of molasses. There's a slight char, smoky note to it, some mild spices, some licorice, a lot going on here, some dark fruits, maybe some dates. Little brown sugar, maybe cinnamon. There's just a lot going on here. I'm not really getting the 12% ABV at all. So let's get a taste. As you can see, the head's gone almost completely, but that usually happens with a 12% beer. Just a little ring around the edge. So okay, yeah, you're getting those some roasted malts, that dark coffee again, again that chocolate sweetness mixed in, and then it kind of finishes with a slightly bitter, roasted, slightly charred finish. Some little bit of smoky in there. Even on the taste, the 12% isn't noticeable at all. Surprisingly enough. There's some bitter dark chocolate in there, along with the chocolate sweetness, almost like, well, coffee again, almost like burnt sugar, maybe molasses. Again, that smokiness that I got on the nose, it's a little stronger on the taste. Some caramel, some roasted malts. Maybe, you know, there's some almost like figs or dates in there, like chocolate covered dates maybe, or chocolate covered figs. Just a hint of those dark fruits there in the background. It's a medium thick feel. It's a little thinner than I usually expect for a Stout this high in the ABV, but it's got a moderate carbonation and just got that slightly bittersweet finish with notes of the baker's chocolate and a little smoke and a little coffee, and just a nice tasting Stout. The only drawback I see so far is the mouthfeel, but just a little thinner than I like in a stout this big, but let me sit, and I will sit and sip on this a while, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Hey there. Yeah, I'm back. It's been, 45 minutes or so. I just been sipping on this. Watched the end of the first half of the Texas-Kentucky basketball game. It was all tied up, and they just started the second half. Kentucky went on a 6-0 run. I'm gonna switch to the Pac-12 championship football game at 8 o'clock though. Watch that tonight. Looks like it ought to be pretty good. It's getting that time of year, playoffs and conference championships and everything else, and the best teams are, for the most part, have risen to the top. So anyway, this beer is this is a pretty decent stout. Other than that somewhat lighter mouthfeel than I like, I notice as it's warmed up, it does get a tad sweeter, but the focus is still mostly on the roasty bitter notes, and there's no bitterness from hops that I can discern. It's all the malts, the bitter roasty malts, but good tasting stout. Like I said, other than that somewhat lighter mouthfeel than I like. That's just my personal preference. So I mean, it's a thick enough mouthfeel, but I want a stout, especially a 12% ABV stout. You know, I want something thick and chewy, and this doesn't quite make it, but it's pretty darn close. But still a darn good beer. It's far from the best stout I've ever had from Evil Twin or anybody else yet, but it's still well above average. It's roasty and bitter, and got a good solid feel to it up to it. It's really not up. I don't think it's up to the quality of the couple biscotti breaks I've had, or the even more Jesuses I tried, but it's still pretty tasty. So I'm going to give the Evil Twin Brewing I Love You With My Stout worth a shot if you see it. I think it's darn good. I'm going to still give it a good solid 9 out of 10. Decent drinkable beer. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.